Okay, y'all, good morning. Welcome to the vlog. My name is Shakela. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Over here, we do life in Christ, and if Christ ain't involved, who ain't? We ain't either. Today is July the 3rd, I think. Yeah, today Thursday. It's July the 3rd. I'm headed to the gym. I just got off work. We got 2 more days of the gym, today and tomorrow. And crazy enough, both of those days are going to be leg days. Why? Because I've been going to the gym with my brother while I was off, and he's been doing arms and back. And his leg day was yesterday, but I couldn't go yesterday because I had to work. So my leg day is today and tomorrow. So I won't have to go to the gym Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, y'all, we on an 8-day stretch. We just got done with day 1. I feel good pretty far last night. Pretty far. So far. I meant to say I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good so far. That's what I meant to say. I don't know what that was that I just said. But yeah, I gotta be strict, y'all, because I don't know, to me, when I was editing the vlog for that's gonna be up Sunday, it looks like I've gained weight to myself. Then at times it looked like I didn't, which I was wearing a waist trainer in some of the video, part of the video. And then also I always wear something to, like, you know, keep my belly and stuff from jiggling. And when I worked out with the all black on, I didn't have that on. And normally when I wear my fitted workout outfits, I would wear my shaper. Like, just like a panty shaper. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I would wear that, and I didn't have that on. So now I feel like, I don't know if that's why I feel like I look like I've gained more weight. I really don't know. But this just got me like, okay, you gotta be screwed. They invited me to go to another broken egg this morning when we get off. But I turned it down. I told her I can't do it. I gotta be right. But I didn't eat my tuna last night. My little tuna pack and seaweed. I didn't eat that. So I didn't eat my protein, but I'm not hungry. How many calories? How much protein was this? 16 grams of protein I'm gonna be missing. Because I'm not hungry. I ate my breakfast, then I had a snack. One of my snacks was popcorn with hot sauce. Because hot sauce don't have calories, and if you ain't never ate popcorn and hot sauce, what you been doing? So I ate that for a snack. Then I had my chicken Caesar salad, and I had one of my 100-calorie Kellogg things, and then I ate my burger bowl. And that's all I've had, which I'm proud of because normally I feel like I'd be starving. But y'all know I was going through that mode, and I'm not the type to stress and not eat. I stress and eat. So maybe that's what that was. And now I'm coming back to myself, and you know, everything is regulated. But yeah, we're headed to the gym. What else I want to tell y'all? Yeah, I went in the bathroom at work and took the wig off. I went in with a middle part, came out with a side. Because I'm trying to tell you, I want to do a twist across the front to give it a little pizzazz.
With a Christian principle. That principle would eventually leave that facility. And another principle would take his place. And the principle that took his place was an antichrist, an atheist. And he heard about our church was gathering in that facility. He sent a message to us his first week in the Sundays from now, y'all better not be in this building. And he didn't say another word to us for the next 4 weeks. Now, I am a preacher of the gospel. Listen to me. And I am a hardcore man of God. And I'll fight a devil with my bare hands And I'll cast out a demon in the middle of the street, and have done so. I've cast out demons in the middle of the street in 3 different states: North Carolina, Columbus, Ohio, and Atlanta, Georgia. Cast out devils. But I am also a human being, and I am not a machine or a robot. Sunday, and I drove home, and I was in fear because we had no place to go. And I remember in that 3rd week, walking my house at nighttime, my beautiful wife, and beautiful she is, she would be sleeping, and I would get out of the bed and slip out onto the floor, go downstairs, and I would walk the hallway at night while my children were sleeping. And I would, if I could be honest with you, I was in a panic. The man of God, yes, the human man of God, the human man of God was in a panic. And I was afraid because we had 1 week left, and I had no place to lead my church. And I was up at night crying out to God, and on my face I was fasting and praying and seeking God, and we had no place to go. And I remember coming into Sunday morning, that last Sunday, and I told the church, I'm not going to preach to you this Sunday. We just going to pray for the space of about an hour and a half. And I told the church, one of us in this room, we all deal with fear. For some of us, our fear is episodic. It comes and goes with the vicissitudes and the motions of life. We'd be good 1 week, good 1 moment, and be dealing with fear the next moment. We'll be having a good day at the job and driving home with fear. For some of us, fear is chronic. There are people in this room, we live under a constant state of fear and paranoia. And for some of us, if we be honest in this room, some of us even watching, man, some of us, fear is just completely debilitating. Hard to feel fear. Transition causes the heart to feel fear. Transitioning from one job to the next, one city to the next, one relationship to the next, one church to the next. When we go through transitions, we deal with fear. When we face new challenges in life, we deal with fear. When we feel God calling us outside of comfort zones, we deal with fear. Come on, sir. When we're trying to give birth to new things, we deal with fear. When we're trying to write new songs to put out our first album, we deal with fear. There's all manner of things that cause us to deal with fear. When we're staring at impending loss, this loved one might die. I might lose this job. I might lose this house. This person might walk out of my life. What am I going to do if they leave the church, leave the business, leave the company? What am I going to do if they divorce me? There are all manner of things in this life that causes the human heart to deal with fear. Bullies in school. A paper I got to write. Man, the simplest things can happen in life that causes the human heart to be fearful. A tweet. A post, a notification that somebody else tested positive for the coronavirus causes the human heart to feel fear. Right now, as I'm talking to you, all across this country, there is a spirit of paranoia just gripping the nation. Every 20 minutes, we're getting notifications on our phones. Such and such tested positive for corona, and such tested positive for the virus, and it's spreading from such and such nation and such. And right now, man, the whole nation is under a paranoia watch, a spirit of fear. And without even just thinking or deliberation, we just better shut down the whole country. And even the church follows suit. As our hearts are just not only gripped by our personal fear, but gripped by everything we're watching on the media. So not only should we use caution and wisdom, yes, but I'm telling you, beyond caution and wisdom, there is something else happening right now. Let me repeat myself. A spirit of fear A spirit of paranoia. And you know who rides on the wave of different spirit? He rides on that. Because he is what? The prince of the power of the air. So watch. He would seize on things happening in the earth. And said, let me capitalize on this opportunity to watch cripple the people of God. Let me cripple them. Man. So now, ain't nothing on any shelf in any grocery store. Sam's Club ain't got nothing. And Walmart ain't got nothing. Can't get a bottle of sanitizer or a pack of tissue from nowhere. Everybody in terror buying up all the milk, all the orange juice, all the bread, all the butter gone. We're just going to bury ourselves in our home and never go outside until the spirit of fear lifts. Shut down the whole country until the spirit, not the virus lifts, because there are two narratives. There is the narrative we hear and the narrative in the spirit. I feel the spirit of God on me, man of God. There are two narratives. You know what I want to do in this message? I want to grab all your tails from between your legs. Because half of us came in here like this. American Christians are so soft and we so wishy-washy. The slightest wind blow, we all just collapse. If we collapse, who the world gonna look to for confidence? I want to snatch it. And so soft and so wishy-washy. Watch. And so caught up in the not in the news, but in the spirit. Come on, sir. Of paranoia. Preach that. So a man named Paul, an educated, wealthy man, persecutor of the church, killer of Christians. Look at me. Eye contact. Saved by Jesus in the 1st century AD. Is commissioned to preach the gospel to Gentiles, non-Jewish believers. Look at me. Travels the whole Asia Minor and the ancient world, planting churches. Of those churches he planted, one of them was in an ancient city called Ephesus, in what we call Istanbul, Turkey. Powerful city. Look at me. The Apostle Paul goes into the city like New York, Atlanta, LA. Watch. And he plants a church in this city. What we would call the church at Ephesus. He passes that church, watch, for 3 years. And then he leaves that church. And he turns that church over to a young man named Timothy. Oh, this is so powerful. Look at me. Turns the church over to a young man named Timothy. And now Timothy, this young man, he gets this church from Paul. Oh my God, this is so powerful. And man, he gets, watch, a pastor's dream from Paul. Oh my God. The church is big. Melissa, this is about to be so good. The church is big, so he pastoring 10 people. He got a pastor's dream. He got hundreds, maybe even thousands of people in the church. He's pastoring a mega church in a city like New York. Ooh, this is so good. Watch. The church don't got no shortage of money. This is the church in Revelation that said y'all are wealthy and have need of nothing, right? So they got a big budget. They got thousands of members. Right? They're in a big metropolis in the most popular city in the Roman Asia province. Man, you would think that this man would be happy. Oh, this is so powerful. You would think that he would just be skipping on lilies and twirling around on clouds and sprinkling pixie dust. Man, I got a pastor's dream. confident. Why? I got thousands of people. I got probably thousands or millions of dollars. I'm in a big city. Watch it. I got a big staff. I got everything a pastor could want. You should be happy. You should be confident. Your heart should be strong. Watch it. But he writes a letter to Paul.
Preach, sir.
Watch. And we don't have his letter. But we know about Paul's response. That he had some major insecurities. And his heart was in a panic. And he was dealing with fear. Why was Timothy dealing with fear? Why? Because the city he was in was not only big and bustling and had money, all of that, but they were hostile towards the gospel in that city. Oh, this is about to get really good. It was a hostility towards the gospel in that city. And somebody else was in power. The governor who was in power during that time was a man named Nero. One of the most evil, wicked, and vicious emperors in Roman history. And it was during the days of Nero. Oh, this is so powerful. It was during the days of Nero. Watch. Nero was so creative, he wanted to build a brand new Rome. So he thought to himself, well, how can I build a brand new Rome when we already got a Rome that stands? I know I'll burn the whole city down and blame it on the Christians. It's historical fact. So Nero sets fire to the whole city and burns the whole city of Rome to the ground. And then he plays the fiddle while the city is on fire. And he says, the Christians set the city on fire. What happens next, history tells us, because we're so paranoid from a virus, what happens next, history tells us, is that, listen, they run through the Roman Empire, killing Christians left and right while they gathered.
That's right, sir.
Dragging them out of houses, persecuting them to death. You want to know how evil Nero was? He would take believers, he would have them impaled.
Talk about it, sir.
Wood through the anus, out through the mouth. Pour tar on them and plant them in his garden and light them on fire as living candles in his garden.
That's right, sir.
We ain't seen nothing like that.
Come on.
It's with that happening. Paul, sitting in prison,
Teach, sir.
writes this letter to Timothy. It was the last thing he ever wrote. Now, with all of that as a backdrop, let's read the text again. Verse 1. Paul, an apostle of Jesus Christ, by the will of God, according to the promise of life which is in Christ Jesus, from a prison. Next verse. To Timothy, my beloved son. He should be nervous. Grace, mercy, and peace from God the Father and Christ Jesus our Lord. Next verse. Come on, roll with me, Danielle. I thank God whom I serve with a pure conscience, as my forefathers did, as without ceasing I remember you in my prayers. Now he needs encouragement. He's in prison, but he's in a bad circumstance encouraging somebody else. Let me remind you of what you have heard and read, Timothy. Let me call to remembrance. Because, man, we got so much Bibles, so many journals, so many notes, so many conferences, so many books, and as soon as wind of trouble blows, we forget all of that. You be quoting from Psalms, no pestilence will come nigh me, and then Corona comes, and you terrified to leave your house. We love this book until we got to use it. Everyone in this room, is maybe 500 people in here, maybe 700 people in here, I don't know. Everyone in this room who's a believer, raise your hand at me. Yeah, it's almost 700 people in here. Right, you know what I'm saying? If you're saved, and the Spirit of God is in you, you know what else is in you? Faith.
That's right, son.
Let me take a roll call again. All the believers, would the real Christians please stand up? I'm about to be Eminem. Would the real believers please stand up? You know what's in you? Look at me. Eye contact. Faith. Verse 7. For God has not given us we just need to worship right there for just a minute. Somebody give him praise right there for just a moment. For God given you a spirit of fear. Now, this word spirit in the Greek does not mean the Holy Spirit. It means trait, like character trait. This is huge. That means in your Christian DNA, fear does not exist. I'm about to get this word in you. According to the scriptures, in your Christian DNA, fear does not exist.
Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute, but I got a slight word for y'all. So today, y'all know I told y'all God give me revelations about anything. And today on my way home from work, he gave me revelation on following the path he's placed you on. So y'all know these new cars got like the lane assist and all that kind of stuff, right? So you turn it on and it's to help you to not deviate from the lane you're in to the other lane. And so this morning I was behind the car, right, and I felt like he was going too slow, and I was like, man, I'm finna get over. And like with lane assist, if you don't turn your signal on, it's not gonna let you go, right? And it was so crazy, like when I turned, I was getting ready to go and it snatched me back over a little bit. The Lord said that's how I have to do y'all sometimes. Like God puts us on the path and we get on that path and we might feel like we've been on that path for so long, it's taking too long. And if we switch over just a little bit, we feel like it'll take us quicker, we'll get to what we want in our eyes, because we always want stuff quick, but God tells us the things that last or work for, are better waited for, you know what I'm saying? So like us want stuff quick sometimes is basically a detriment to us, because the quicker you get it, the quicker you lose it. And God showed me that with just trying to switch lanes. He says in our life, he's our lane assist, not only our assist, but our guide. And we are to follow his way. And we are not to deviate from the lane that he has us in unless he gives us the signal. And sometimes we'll still force our way over, which I do, like driving. When I drive and I don't use my signal, even though it's pulling me back over to the other lane that I'm in, I still force it to go to the other lane. And just this morning I did that. Like I forced myself to get over. When I got on down the road, I still forced myself to get over into the other lane, and quickly realized I should have stayed where I was, because then after I got behind that car, it was even slower than the one that I was behind. And it's like God was like telling me, like, y'all just need to stay on the path that I have y'all on. I have you on it for a reason. Everything along that road is going to be beneficial to what you have ahead. And I was like, okay, I got you. I'm gonna tell the people we need to stay the course, because right, you know, we are told about the path less travel, right, and that's the one we always want to deviate from, because we feel like we're missing out on so many things. If I just go this route, it'll be much quicker. I can shorten this step, you know. But we have to realize that God is our guide. He's our lane assist in life, and we have to follow that lane assist. If that lane assist telling us not to deviate, we are not to deviate. We have to stay the course, stay on that path that we're on, and know that God is taking us in the right direction. And when we get to where we're going, we'll see that it was very beneficial. Because think about, sometimes you deviate out that lane and you get down the road, boom, you have an accident. Then you stay in the lane that, if you stay in the lane that your lane assist has you in, and you get on down the road and you see, dang, if I had to switched over, that would have been me. You know what I'm saying? If I had to switched over, I wouldn't be in the position in life that I'm in right now. If I had to switched over, I wouldn't be living in the answered prayer right now, even though I didn't recognize that I'm living in the answered prayer, because I'm so worried about getting to the next thing. God says to be content where you are, and we have to learn to do that. So yeah, it's a quick little short little cute word, but stay the course. Don't deviate. Let God guide you. Stay in that lane. And also the Holy Spirit and like your conscience also is part of your lane assist, right? So God is, I say God is our guide, the Holy Spirit, and your conscience is the lane assist, right? Because God can speak to you through those things, right? And like when you're going a certain way, or you want to go somewhere, and God, and you get that little inkling, don't go there. You don't go and the whole party gets shot up. Or you don't go and the people you're supposed to go with have an accident. You know what I'm saying? You listen. You stayed the course. You didn't deviate. But yeah, y'all be blessed. That was today's word. And y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, so welcome to the vlog. I don't know if I introduced y'all to the vlog or not today, but I think I did. But if not, hey guys, welcome to the vlog. My name is Shakela. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. Over here we do life in Christ, and if Christ not involved, we aren't either. It's crazy I gave y'all the word before introducing y'all to the vlog if I didn't introduce y'all. But I'm currently headed to work. And yeah, I'm currently headed to work in traffic, just waiting to get through. The police is up here state flying. I wonder where he going now. Oh, and side note, in the last vlog, I don't know if I told you, but it wasn't a dead body. It's just a rolled up sheet. But yeah, I just want to come say, hey, we are in 1 Timothy today. I'm going to read when I get to work to the parking lot. So yeah, I will see y'all when we make it to work. Oh yeah, and another point I wanted to make with the lane assist before I leave again is that sometimes, you know, in the car you can cut it on and off. Whether you can stay connected to the assistance is up to you, right? You turn it off and you feel like you're going down the road, you're going wherever you want to go, you're doing whatever you want to do, you're switching lanes, you know, doing 80 and a 55, you know what I'm saying? And then when you ended up swerving off the road or almost in the car, you're like, okay, let me cut this back on. Same way with God. Like we detach from God because we're tired of doing the right thing when his word tells us not to grow weary in doing good doing and well doing. And it's not until we go on in life on our own doing things and go off without his guidance and assistance that we face things and we're like, okay, yeah, I need to get back on track. But yeah, I just didn't want to leave that part out. So hopefully this word helps somebody. And I will see y'all in the next word. I'm going to start back doing the word for the road for y'all, okay? Don't do me too bad. But I don't know how this angle look, but it's okay. So I will see y'all later.
4. The temptation of Jesus. Then Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, returned from the Jordan River. He was led by the Spirit in the wilderness, where he was tempted by the devil for 40 days. Jesus ate nothing all that time and became very hungry. Then the devil said to him, "If you are the Son of God, tell this stone to become a loaf of bread." But Jesus told him, "No. The scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone."
Then the devil took him up and revealed to him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. I will
Hey y'all, today is Monday, July the 7th. I just left the gym. I just left the gym. Today was back and chest day. And I did core. If I do core every day, I go to the gym this week, I get to get a treat. But I just left the gym. It is 8:39. Y'all trying to debate if I'm finna do 9 days in a row at work, because I already worked 6. Today will make day 6, and then I'm supposed to be off tomorrow and work Wednesday and Thursday, but I think I'm gonna pick up this tomorrow night. I think I can do it. But yeah, I was supposed to get my hair done Friday. Well, I had made an appointment to get my hair done Friday. But the girl I made the appointment with, she got to work. She said she forgot to, golly. I don't even know what that failed to. She forgot to block off her books. I don't know how to find it. So she was like, she had asked if I could come Thursday evening, but y'all know I work Thursday, so I couldn't do that. And then she had asked if I could come Friday time I get off. And I don't want to go, to nobody's house like that. And then that wouldn't give me time to wash and blow dry. I ain't want to, like, y'all know my scalp and stuff flake up real bad. So I didn't want to have to, like, wash it too soon. But I don't know. But I told her it was okay because I was last minute anyway, because I just booked my appointment the other day for Friday. Trying to keep y'all from falling. But yeah, I just booked my appointment the other day for Friday. So I told her it was okay because I was last minute anyway. And then I'll just text her before I make my appointment again. But yeah, I hope the car ain't got to turn up in here because I'm in the middle of the road. I'm about to go to Walmart before we go home because I need to get a few household things we need. I should have wrote it down because I don't know. What is this? I found this thing when I cleaned out my car. I don't even know where to go to. And it's just in here rattling. But yeah, I need paper towels for the house. I don't think we need no tissue. I know I need paper towels. Dang, I wish the mall was open so I can go get my room sprays, but they closed because I used my last one. I used my last one yesterday. Well, I didn't use it. I sprayed. I'm on my last room spray. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this vlog is not going to be like a very long vlog. It's not going to be just a little time with me. And, I want to talk to y'all about some stuff. When I'm going to talk to y'all, I don't know. Probably on my way to work when I get up. Or before. Or while I'm eating. So, hold on for a second. I was thinking that maybe I needed to do like a hard cut because I feel like I'm stagnant. Then it's like one day I see my results, the next day I feel like I looked before I even started working out. And that's been stressing me lately. Well, I won't say stressing me, but it's been on my mind. Like, what can I do different? What I need to do. But when I was looking up hard cuts, it's technically what I do now. Like heavy lift. It's basically recomp. Heavy lift. Eat a lot of protein. I maybe can add more greens because I don't like eating sweet potatoes, y'all. And then I looked up like, what I can do for like muscle growth and all that stuff. And it said eat beef, chicken breast, sweet potatoes, salmon. I already do all that, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I think I might need to cut out carbs, but I don't even eat carbs because the tortillas I use are zero net carbs. Unless I stop eating all my snacks that I got. So I don't know. But like they're on low calorie snacks. But I think maybe I just need to start back lifting heavy. And I did just start back doing cardio. So that's probably, I don't know. It like to this morning I seen the results when I got out of work and I put on my gym clothes. And then when I got ready to leave the gym, I felt like I was huge again. I don't know. Maybe I just need to put maybe I just need to put a sheet over every mirror in my house so I can't see myself. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in Walmart. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. And y'all can't see me. Should we get another pre-workout? The one I got don't give me no energy. Well, no, this one. Pre-workout Hawaiian shave ice. But I'm not gonna buy one today. I'm gonna get what I came in here for, which is I don't know what I came in here for. I need to turn that off. What is this thing trying to see? Jesus Christ. I do need ace wraps for my feet. Yeah, my feet still swelling. And they hurt. I don't know why. But if these ace wraps too high, I'm not getting it. I used to put kinetic tape on my knees, but I haven't done it in a while. They got this, but that's not what I'm looking for. And I ain't finna pay $10 for one, and I need two. What is this compression? Don't get old, guys. Need mouthwash. And I'm out of my body scrub. I can use a good scrub. It smells good. I got glues, I just need a scrub. Y'all know this is my fave right here. And this one. We're gonna get this one. This smells good. It's the passion fruit, so I like this. I wish they sold like sprays and stuff to go with this. Because just imagine you take your good bath, do your scrub, and then put your lotion and stuff on. Superb. Hey y'all, welcome to today's word for the road. My name is Shakela. If you're new, today we're going to be talking about Luke chapter 4. Y'all know in Luke 4 is where God had fasted. He was out in the wilderness, and the enemy came and tried to get him to not only try to entice his flesh, but get him to test his faith and his trust and walk in obedience to Christ, right? So, for my notes, I wrote the enemy tempted God when his flesh was the weakest. He enticed him with bread and tried to test God's authority. This shows not only that he tries us at our lowest, but also goes after your faith and strength. And a lot of times I feel like in life we go through things, and when we're at our lowest point, that's when the enemy tries to come in. He try to make you feel like, oh, this decision is going to be the best decision for you. I mean, even though it's going against everything you know God would want you to do, even though it's going against your faith, I think this is what you should do. You know what I'm saying? And it's always what our flesh would desire. We go through situations in life and we know that what our flesh wants us to do in that current moment isn't the decision that God would want us to make, right? But the enemy will make it seem presented to you so much and make it seem so accurate till you are kind of thinking about making the decision. Like he knew God was hungry, so he told him, he said, turn this stone into bread. He knew he was hungry. What other reason would he tell him to turn it into bread, right? Like, just say you're going through a financial issue, you need some money, and you come across a situation where you get a chance to get some money, but it's in the wrong way. And the enemy is like, do this. You can get that money, just do it. This will be all the money you need for what you need to do. But you know that it's wrong, so you don't do it, right? And then he waited, and then it also stated that after he wasn't able to get Jesus to do all the stuff that he wanted him to do in that current moment, he waited for another turn. And it just shows you, like, the enemy, he never lets up. One thing I had to learn after I'm on my walk is that once you give your life to Christ and you're no longer doing the things of the world and you're no longer pleasing the enemy, he fights for you real hard because you're no longer his. You belong to God now, so he knows, okay, I got to get them back. I can't let them fulfill the purpose that God has for them. I can't let them be a walking image of Christ. I can't let people see their good fruit, so I got to continuously go after them so I can try to get them back. And I feel like that's why a lot of people, they always say, before I gave my life to Christ, I didn't even go through this much stuff. Yeah, because the enemy didn't have to fight for you. He didn't. He already had you. He didn't have to do all this stuff to try to get you back, make you feel like, okay, I'm giving my life to God. Now I'm going through this. I got this going on. It feel like my life upside down. He didn't have to do all that because he already had you. And it's just crazy, like, how he comes after us in our weakest moments and how sometimes we don't even realize it. Like, and then recently I went through a situation where I was at a low, and the enemy, he came in, and I did allow him to play on my top a little bit, but I had to quickly be like, you know what? I ain't about to let you do this. But he tried to make me feel like I had to isolate myself and that I had to go through this struggle alone. And once he gets you to isolate yourself, that's when he plays on your mind a whole lot. Like, he gets you to think certain things of yourself, make you feel like God feel this certain way about you when you know that's not the case, but he has isolated you. You have nobody in your circle to tell you, okay, look now, you know, God don't think like that of you. He don't want you thinking like that of yourself. And I allowed him to do that to me, but I had to quickly realize, no, We finna get back up out of here. And it's crazy because, I mean, even the word tells you that he will even try again. If you don't let the enemy get you the first time, he gonna try again. And I think this can play on the part to where we feel like, okay, I get out of one situation. Every time I turn around, it's something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You know? And I also wrote, though he was the enemy, he knew the word, right? And this was when he tried to get Jesus to jump down off of the thing. And he told him, he said, even his angels will surround you, you know, not let any harm come to you. He know the word. And it just goes to show, and I feel like we have to be so crucial and so into our word, and our discernment has to be on point, right? You have to remain sober-minded. And I feel like a lot of people think sober-minded means just no alcohol, no drugs, and all that stuff. But sober-minded can be the things that people are feeding into you too. Like, you can't be out here letting people feed opposite things of the word to you. So when somebody comes up to you trying to use the word to attack you, because there are people in the world who will use the word to attack people and make their life hard, which is crazy, but it's people out there that do that. But you gotta have the discernment to know, like, no, God, this ain't the way God wants you to use his word, right? And the enemy was using the word to tempt Jesus. He was tempting him. If you are who you say you are, jump down and let me see if them angels gonna come save you like your Father in heaven say they will. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, the enemy even knows the word, so that makes you have to be vigilant and know your word. You can't just be out here letting everybody tell you a word. You have to know it for yourself, because even the enemy, and they tell you the enemy has churches to lead people astray. And that's why we have to know it for ourselves, right? But I think that's all I got from Luke 4. Yeah, that's all I got from Luke 4, basically. And it's just to basically stay vigilant. Don't let the enemy play on your mind. Like, he tempted Jesus in the wilderness a lot. He even offered, he was like, if you come with me, all this you looking at right now, I'll give it to you. And a lot of us fall for that because we feel like everything in the world is what we want and what we desire, and will make you feel like you've accomplished some things. And when the enemy offers it to you on the platter, you take it, now your life is in shambles. Yeah, you got all this stuff, but you're miserable. You got all of this, but your life is in shambles. You cry every night. You don't have no peace because you have the things of the world, right? You don't have those things that God can give you: peace, love, happiness, sound mind. You know what I'm saying? A clean heart. Because we're so focused on success and happiness being from having things when that's not the thing. But yeah, be careful. Don't let the enemy tempt you into thinking you have to isolate to deal with problems. That's what God put us there for. But make sure it's somebody who's within Christ that you trust and you know will give you sound word. Not somebody who will be telling you, yeah, go flat that nigga tires. Yeah, go beat her up. Your baby mama crazy. She don't like you. Go do this. Them ain't the people you need feeding in your ear. You have to guard all your gates. That's the things you take in mentally, physically, visually, all of those things. The things you hear that you let people feed into you. So yeah, that's today's word for the road. Y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all, so I just got to doing the word for the road. It's 6:38 today. It's Monday, July the 7th. Welcome to today. I'm about to go into work, but I just wanted to record that word for the road while I felt like I looked decent. I had to sit like this and record it because the sun is playing with my top right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm about to go clock in because I don't want nobody to steal my chair. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to try some different things in the gym as it pertains to leg day. I think next week, Monday, I'm going to start a 1,500 calorie deficit. I'm in the 18 right now, so I feel like I'm stuck because now my body needs something different. Yeah, so, and I'm going to cut out all snacks. I'm just going to eat fruit when I want something, like I feel like I want something sweet. Getting hungry, I eat fruit, drink water, and all that stuff. But we're going to start that Monday, so that'll be a different vlog. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning after I get off. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all, I'm off work. Can y'all see me? It's a brand new day. And Oh, it just says a perfect day. What that song say? Lisa McGuire. But yeah, I'm so bloated. I'm gonna show y'all when I get home. It look like I'm about 20 months pregnant. I don't know if it's protein bloat or what. And my feet still killing me, so I'm going to get, you know, I'm going to get those wraps, even though this ain't the wrap I want. And I need to find something for her. But it's crazy because I take protein every day. I mean, that's what I made this. Good morning. I take fiber every day. What else? I take a probiotic every day. So this shouldn't be constipating me like this. Well, I don't know if I'm constipated or not. Two of these, this is $8. I'm so crazy. I done went in the store looking for the keys to coming out the store looking for the keys to crack the car. I ain't never take the keys in the store. So I just took the Metamucil. I got too much going on at one time. So y'all pray for me. Where my phone at? Did I put my phone in the shower? I was in bed already. Cover my curtain. So yeah, I wrapped both of my feet. And one roll did both feet. They do feel like the pressure off a little bit. I know y'all can't see me that well. But yeah, I kind of feel like this gonna be a crazy little vlog because I don't know. And I want to end it today to go up tomorrow, but I want to clean up with y'all first. Because I was gonna clean up Friday, but y'all know I had wanted to do like the 9 days in a row of work. But I told the Lord if I didn't need to work, to just let me know. And normally I go ahead and pick up the shift when I say it. And I was just like, nah, I'm gonna do it when I get to work tonight. So when I was at work last night, I was talking about it with my team leader or whatever. And then I went on there to pick it up and all the spots were gone. So I said, it was the Lord telling me to rest. So I didn't go to the gym this morning because I ain't even gonna say it, but hopefully everything better when I get up, and I'm gonna go to the gym when I wake up. But yeah, I talked to y'all about Luke for. I wanted to talk to y'all about something else too, but I'm gonna wait till I wake up. And God be showing me a lot of stuff, but I normally just like tell my family and friends. But I'm gonna start telling y'all too, like videos from way back when. And like right before I went to the retreat, it's like he was showing me a famine. And it was crazy because like stuff was in the grocery store, but everybody was like scoundering for it, scavenging, how you say it, for the stuff. And it's like everybody was stuck somewhere, but we couldn't get out. And it's like me and my family had decided, we was like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get what we need. We're gonna get meals that gonna last us a long time. And we're not gonna stay here. We're gonna leave because like we were like, we know how to survive and we can get away. So we was getting out, but it was just crazy. Like everybody was in a panic. It's like the lights in the grocery stores were so dim, like you can barely see what you was shopping for, and it was like bad. And like a couple of years ago, he showed me like where the banks and stuff were closing, all kind of stuff. The videos in my phone. I need to find all of them and put them in a folder so I can get to them easily, and then I'm just gonna show y'all. Well, I might put them in this vlog. I don't know. Since this vlog already crazy, I might as well, huh? But yeah, so I wrapped my feet. I took the Metamucil. And now that I think about it, I should have got Miralax instead of Metamucil. I seen something else in there for that said it helped with bloat and digestive stuff, but it was $30. I wasn't about to get that. The Metamucil was $9, but I should have got was Miralax. But if I still be feeling like this and don't go when I wake up, or if I don't wake up to go, I'ma go after I leave the gym and get the Miralax. But it's crazy, y'all, because I got on the scale like 2 days ago. Well, it probably been like almost a week, not even a week. I was 225. I just got on the scale this morning at 236, which I know I've been up all night, so your weight settle. So I'm gonna get back on there after I wake up and see what it say. And I can kind of feel it. I don't know if it's because I'm bloated that's that weight. I don't know what it is. And I feel like I can kind of feel it, but y'all know how I feel like the weight, but y'all know how I am. I don't know. All this might just be in my head, but y'all seen the bloat because I showed y'all. But yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. And then when I wake up, we're going to clean up. No, when I wake up, we're going to go to the gym. Then when I get back home, I'm going to clean up. And my Gymshark order supposed to be here today. I don't know if I told y'all that, but you know, y'all know they had a sale for 50% off. And then they had a thing for an extra 25% off. So I got like, I think I got two pair of tights, some shorts, 2 shirts, and another pair of tights. 6 things. I think it was like $100. So yeah, it says out for delivery. It wasn't supposed to be here till Friday, but it's already out. So I'm gonna see y'all when I wake up and we go to the gym. I want to try some new stuff for leg day today because I need to do some different variations. I did increase my weights on back and chest day yesterday, so I need to increase my weights and work on everything. And that's the thing I don't understand. Like, I've been in the calorie deficit since March. I've been eating the same, doing the same, working out the same. And it's like, now, I feel like my body is going in reverse, which is crazy to me. So that's why I say I'm going to go from the 1,800 calorie deficit to a 15. But how I'm feeling now, I feel like all the meat really backed me up. And my friend Tawana was telling me, like, she did a cut where she cut out all meat. And she only ate, like, salmon and shrimp, but I don't eat shrimp, so I have to just eat salmon. And I need to make sure I get a lot of greens in, but the thing is, I bought all them groceries and I bought ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken. I did buy salmon though, but it won't be enough for like 2 weeks or so. But I need to buy more greens, so I say I'll probably eat like salmon, sweet potatoes, and a green veggie, salmon salads. Like, this all I'm finna be eating until I can figure out what it is. And I was looking up, like, do I have like protein bloat or what? But it's weird because I take fiber every day. I take fiber every day and a probiotic, so I don't know what it is. I haven't been drinking my Bloom, so I'm gonna start back drinking it today. I don't know what it could be, y'all. It's like I'm doing all the things, but it's like now I'm going in reverse. I don't know if it's because I need to go to the doctor for my health stuff, because I haven't been in a long time, because I just gave up going to the doctor because I felt like it was a waste. So I don't know if that's what got something to do with it. I don't know, because my feet and stuff ain't never stayed swollen this long and hurt. And it's crazy because the right one is swoller than the left, but the left one hurt the worst. And the right one is swole all up my legs, like all up the back of my calf is tight. So I don't know, y'all. Like if you like a gym person or like a nutritionist or like anything, and you watching this vlog, let me know in the comments what y'all think it could be, because I really don't know. Like I'm doing all the same stuff, but it's like it's going in reverse. So I feel like I need to switch up and go to, I don't know. But y'all let me know. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Every time I say I'm gonna go to sleep, I find something else to say. But I'm going to sleep for this time, so I'll see y'all when we wake up. I feel a little bit. I still feel stuck. I boo boo one time. I'm just still real gassy. Hate to bring the shot back out, but I don't know. I'm trying to, cause I haven't been eating bad, y'all. So I don't know. I still been meal prepping, doing the same thing. Maybe, like I said earlier, I just need to cut my calories. I don't know. And my brother said the trash truck ran today, because y'all know they ain't running, because my trash day was on the floor. They ain't get the trash. He said they only got half for the people trash, which is what totally sweet. But I'm only gonna eat fish, rice. I'm not eating no bread or none of that. So it's just gonna be fish, rice, and what else? Fish, rice. I don't know. I'm trying to see. We're just gonna do fish and rice. Oh, and salads. I need to go get some, I don't know, stuff. But I'll see y'all at the gym. We're doing some new leg things. I'm gonna do 2 cable kick variations, and then I want to do step ups, and we're gonna do squats. So I'm trying to do like 2 different leg days, because I got chest and back day, and then I got arm day, and I want to do 2 variations for legs. So we're gonna do that. I mean, if y'all see a difference, let me know. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings, but I feel like I don't know, because I got on the scale when I got up on 234. Just a week ago, I was 224. So that means I gained 10 pounds in a week, which is humanly impossible. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm on my way to the gym, and I'll see y'all there. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. workout. For the first time doing those exercises, I think it went pretty good. But I ain't gonna lie, that bit of music, it got me boiling, y'all. Like my stomach, I boo-boo one time, but I got gas so bad, it ain't funny. Like, what is going on? I made a mistake to pad gas when I was doing the cable kick thing. It went loud, but you know, the silent ones be a little deadly sometimes. I took my salmon out when I got home. I need some more sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna get some sweet potatoes. And I already got some zero sugar salad dressing, so we're gonna use that. And I'm gonna get like a salad bean. And I got rice already. So that's what we about to be eating until I get my gut together. I honestly feel I got bad good health anyway, because y'all already know, like, before even like doing all this, I didn't use the bathroom. So this ain't nothing new for me. But I think the protein on top makes it worse. And then on top of that, I started taking my iron. And if you didn't know, iron constipates you. So that's not making the end better either. So I'm just and it's crazy. I take fiber every single day. So I don't know, y'all. But I took the pre-workout today. I haven't eaten for today. And I took my pre-workout and it works. When I got on probably like my second set of the cable kicks, I started feeling like I was in an illusion. And then I got like warm. Because it's a thermogenic fat burner. And today was the day I really needed to do the treadmill. All of them was taken except one. I got on that one and it won't even come on. But guess what? I didn't cry. I left right on that day. But y'all finna go to Walmart. I don't think I'm gonna take y'all in there with me because we done been to Walmart 11 times. Or do y'all like going in the store? Dang, I had wanted to give me a smoothie from Smoothie King. I guess that means I didn't need it. So yeah, I'll see y'all in Walmart, baby. So y'all got 10%. But only thing left cleaning wise I gotta do is fold my clothes. Y'all see me fold clothes all the time. So I'm not gonna pester y'all with that. But I did want to talk to y'all because I had one more point I want to talk to y'all about, and it was that for a while I didn't even realize, but I couldn't hear from God. So y'all know, during the time where just previously I was going through a lot mentally and emotionally, and I didn't even realize that I wasn't hearing from God. And then, like y'all know, I did the fast, and after the fast, that's when I realized I wasn't even dreaming. Like, I wasn't dreaming, I wasn't hearing God, and it's like I was in a space where reading my Bible was part of my routine. So I was reading, but I wasn't receiving anything. I wasn't getting anything. It's like I was just reading. I wouldn't even remember what I read. And it was like after I fast and gave some things to God and asked Him to reveal some things about me, that's when I just started to notice things change. Like, stop dazing. After the fast was over, it's like, I was like, dang. So, I mean, I fasted before, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you know how sometimes we fast for things? This time I didn't fast for anything. It was to really try to get myself back in a space where I can be with God and like feel back to my normal place with Him. And it was only after this fast that I was like, so I really needed to be empty. And that's the purpose of the fast, right? To deny your flesh so that your spirit can be filled. And my spirit truly was filled and my flesh was overfilled, so I had to empty it. And it was crazy because after I fast, I was able to hear from God. Like, I was able to hear Him speak to me more clearly. I could read my word and understand what I was reading and get revelation. I was able to get back into a mindset of putting God first. And like now, even after the fast, I feel like He's still working on me through and from that fast to the point where, like, y'all know I'm a YouTube girl. I really don't even watch TV. Well, I don't watch TV. And I watch YouTube a lot. And it's like now I'm at a point where I want to watch YouTube. And it's like I start watching it, but I can't. It's like it just does something to me. Like, okay, I got to cut this off. And like today when I got ready to clean up, I was like, I'm just listening to a YouTube in the background. But like it was somebody I watch all the time. It's like I really couldn't. It's like my spirit really wouldn't. Not that the person is a bad person, but it's just that that's not what my spirit needs at this point. And I feel like after we fast, sometimes we tend to go back into the things that we normally do instead of being more intentional and continuing to fill ourselves with Christ, right? So it's like He has me at a point now where I watch it a little, but mostly I've been watching sermons and, Christian podcasts and stuff like that, and listening to worship music and reading my word. And like, if it's nothing that's affirming to the Lord, it's not a part of me. And like, I can watch some creators that I watch, and it'll be like, okay, yeah, because mostly they talk about God, right? But like, I don't know, it's just crazy. And it's like now I can hear from Him, and I can ponder and figure things out more, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. And it's crazy because I think I told y'all, like, God speaks to me a lot through dreams. And it wasn't until after the fast I realized that I wasn't even dreaming. Like, I was just sleeping, resting. I wasn't even dreaming. And it's like now He's started back to speak to me in dreams and talk to me. And that's another thing. Like, if you have spiritual gifts, you need to pray over yourself and over your gift and stay in your word, because just if the enemy knows that's how God speaks to you, he will try to speak to you in the same way. So you have to be able to discern whether between if God is telling you this or the enemy. And you're one way you'll know is if you're in your word, you'll know God's tone and you'll know what his word says. So if he goes against his word, it's not him, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I don't know what all is in this vlog. I know we went to the gym. What else? We went to work. I talked to y'all about some stuff earlier on in the vlog. I know I said I was going to start the cut next week, but I kind of started today. The only thing I ate today was that y'all saw was the eggs, yogurt, blueberries, and avocado. That was the first thing I ate. And I did take some more Metamucil, and I drank my greens and collagen. And all I have to do is take my vitamins, but right now my stomach still feels, well, it had calmed down. After I ate that meal, it didn't make me feel real stuff. But right now, I feel like my stomach is getting back tight. I don't know why, but I just been real gas. I don't know if the Metamucil making me gas or if it's just a lot of gas that's in there that's not getting out. Cause I did use the bathroom one time today, but yeah. So that's the end of this vlog, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and come join the fam. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Be blessed, and yeah, see you later.